Good morning. Improving the schedule and lowering the budget are common construction goals. But on the MaineGeneral New Regional Hospital project, we're going to take those goals to a new level. From the very beginning, all aspects of this project have been integrated to collaboratively harness the talents and insights of our participants for us to optimize the project results and increase the value to MaineGeneral. This integrated project delivery approach is new to Central Maine. However, I've quickly learned that this highly collaborative delivery method has deep-rooted spirit of teamwork, sustainability, quality, and value that's set within this community. Whereas a typical construction project is first designed, and then it's bid, and then it's built, our team has been able to literally, from the very beginning, work together to bring our expertise to the front before construction even begins, to work out problems before they start in the field. This innovative, collaborative approach is going to save 15 months from the normal duration of a project of this size. Success for us is just not an end goal. We're measuring that goal every day. Transparency is key to our team. If you were to visit our Colo site, which is our office on Riverside Drive, we sit there literally every day working on project details. And we have this traffic light that helps us indicate where we are on the project. As a team, we measure and visually communicate overall project success at every moment. The traffic light reads green, yellow, or red to indicate the state of our budget and the status of our schedule. Red meaning we're not meeting our obligations. Yellow is that we're right on track. And for us, green is being ahead of schedule and below budget. Every day our decisions are informed by the traffic lights on the wall at our Colo. We're also implementing a couple tools to help us bring this job under budget and ahead of schedule. The first tool is building information modeling. This allows us to virtually construct major components of the building and reducing the mistakes or the redos that have to be done in the field. We are also going to prefabricate large components of the building. From the interior, we're looking at building patient bathrooms and head walls. And from the exterior, we're planning on building large sections of the walls in a warehouse space in Augusta so that we can optimize safety for our workers, so that we can improve quality, and of course, mitigate the effects of winter weather. I'm proud to have been associated with Robbins & Morton over the past 19 years. We've completed over 1,000 healthcare projects in 31 states, and we're continuing to receive recognition as being one of the top healthcare contractors in America. We're excited to be on this innovative project and having the opportunity to partner with MaineGeneral, HP Cummings, SMRT, and TRO Young Brennan. This team will no doubt fundamentally change the way that healthcare construction is delivered in Maine and beyond in the rest of America. A lot of times I'm routinely asked where I'm from, or where do I call home. I've made a commitment, and so has my family, to move and build the best healthcare facilities across America. I usually move about every 3 or 4 years, and my family comes with me. It's a tough choice for us to do, but we're excited every time we have the opportunity to go and deliver a healthcare project somewhere. We are extremely appreciative to be involved with this project and to be a part of this community. I'm happy that I'm going to be able to call Maine my home for the next 3 years. I'd now like to introduce my partner in managing this project, John Scott, Senior Project Manager of HP Cummings.
Good morning. Mainers are a hardy breed. We have to live here. But we're also loyal and caring. We look out for our neighbor. When someone needs a hand, there's always someone to step up and be there. MaineGeneral has personified this quality with its approach to construction. When HP Cummings sat down with MaineGeneral to discuss the new regional hospital, we all quickly realized that this project of this magnitude was beyond our resources. They suggested we could still be involved in the project by bringing in a national firm that had big hospital experience. While there were many firms in New England interested in teaming up with HP Cummings on this project, we felt it was important to choose a firm that shared our culture and our philosophy, and that would help maintain our strong relationship with MaineGeneral. We pursued this avenue and developed a high level of confidence in our partner, Robbins & Morton. We were extremely pleased when our joint venture was selected to be the construction manager. H.B. Cummings has benefited greatly from our partnership with Robbins and Morton. Since day one, they have treated us as part of their company. Both firms specialize in healthcare construction, so our exchange of ideas and techniques has been mutually beneficial. Our relationship with Robbins and Morton has exposed us to technologies and management systems used on large projects across the country. Gaining this experience will help us compete with the large Boston firms that like to come to Maine and take the construction dollars back out with them. Following the completion of this project, it will open the door for H.B. Cummings to be competitive on much larger projects, and with our partner Robbins and Morton, the sky is the limit. MaineGeneral stressed local involvement on the project during the selection process. In fact, our plan to use local contractors played a significant role in our selection, the selection of our joint venture, but we had no idea how far we could take that philosophy. Following MaineGeneral's lead, we met with both local and national subcontractors regarding the job and introduced national firms to local firms. We also tried to generate bid packages that would provide access to the project for smaller companies. Lastly, we worked with local firms that had the desire to team up with other local firms, and in a minute you'll hear about one such arrangement. The result of the local approach has been staggering. To date, we've subcontracted about $145 million worth of work. Of that, over $140 million has gone to individual subcontractors from Maine and/or partnerships between Maine subcontractors and national contractors. Local subs that have teamed up with national firms are benefiting from the same valuable relationship that H.B. Cummings has experienced with Robbins and Morton. At its peak, the design and construction will involve over 600 employees, including about 450 construction workers. These tradesmen work for companies located between Bangor and Portland. This project will spend upwards of $40,000 per average work hour over the duration of the project. Construction workers are hardly the only beneficiary of MaineGeneral's Keep It Local philosophy. The paychecks that go home to Central Maine construction workers don't stop there. These dollars get spent locally over and over again. They're spent at the sandwich shops and the retail stores. They get spent on goods and services provided by other Mainers. That dollar of income provided to a construction worker by MaineGeneral gets spent locally several times over. From a personal perspective, this project is a dream come true. I may never be involved in another project of this magnitude and importance to Central Maine. MaineGeneral is where my kids were born, where my family and I go when we're sick. MaineGeneral is a place that took care of my mother when she was being treated for breast cancer. Now I get to return the favor. I get to help take care of the hospital that takes care of me and my family. I am not alone in this feeling. Don't underestimate the impact of providing several hundred construction jobs to Central Maine. The construction workers on this project are not just building a hospital, they are building their hospital. You have the loyalty and commitment to build the best facility around. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ken Porter, owner and president of Porter Drywall, located in Western Maine.
Good morning. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Far too often in recent years, large construction projects have gone out to out-of-state contractors who then have awarded these projects to out-of-state drywall contractors who then have funneled the resources and the revenues of these projects out of our statewide communities. The Maine construction community is unique in that it is relatively small compared to other areas of the country. And because of that, we can actually know, admire, and respect our competitors. Even so, while normally we will compete fiercely against one another for work, this project, the largest drywall project ever seen in Maine, posed a unique opportunity, or conversely, a big problem for our industry. We could figure out a way to employ 125 employees for 2 years, or see workers from out of state come to Maine and perform the work. The second option was not a good one, especially in a down economy. Sharing the work on projects is not new to us. To form a joint venture with well-respected competitors made perfect sense. It increased our capabilities to compete against national drywall companies in the selection process, and if so selected, would keep the work local in a down economy. All of this might not have been possible if Maine General Medical Center had not been so committed to having local companies and their employees perform as much work as possible on this project. We admire the wisdom that has led to such a strong commitment to community. I would like to introduce our respected competitors and joint venture partners. With Porter Drywall, John Clark and Don Lassard. With Dorigo Drywall, Larry Doms. With Zimba Company, Ron Lubier and Lindsay Nutter. And with Landry Associates, Don Dubuck. Thank you, and we look forward to a successful project.